real good. So, how you guys doing?
Good.
All
I'm
right.
sleepy.
That's
I
it.
don't imagine y'all.
No, I'm straight. I had a cup of coffee. Good.
Carl, just what do you think this year did for you individually, and what you were able to succeed in?
Yeah, I think this was a great year for me just to prove that I'm still the same guy, same caliber guy. I think the most important thing is to continue with Ascension. It wasn't like come out the gates hot. It was, and then the film that I did put out there against top tier opponents, as as the season was going on was really good. So just established myself and just now I get to go into off season progress and become even better. So I'm excited for that.
How many times have you watched the Wirfs run over him?
You got me a lot.
A lot.
A lot. I lost it a lot.
Just what went into that prep for that specific opponent? A lot of guys, and even Jerry, have said like that was kind of like the biggest highlight of the year, that win against the Bucks.
I think more so I think it's just more so just focus on your job and then focus on your technique and improving upon your technique to go against people who are really good. If you're talking about like him specifically, like setting up my moves as I got on. So I think just film study really, help with that.
It's kind of surreal. The season's over, and a lot of the guys that just lost them you might not see next year, or some you will.
No, man, because I was in the moment and I was present and I was, as we say, rooted for this season each and every day. Like, it seems short, but you create bonds that are gonna last a lifetime. So it's I mean even Nick Vigil, like I haven't seen Nick in like forever, and he was like, girl, I haven't seen you since such and such. I felt like it was last week because we locked in like this. So like these bonds they're gonna last a lifetime. So it's not surreal.
What do you credit the progression to that you mentioned? The ability to keep climbing. What do you kind of credit that to?
Just so hard work and just just overall my body just getting back to like even last year I didn't really play, and like last year not playing plus a little bit of an injury, then having to come in late to camp is just like you're basically just starting from scratch. Even though people think that you just have it all together. And then you're learning a new defense. So yeah, I think I just credit just my work ethic and knowing what my talents are is just you see the continued progression.
Favorite moment for you off of the field this season?
Probably just it's a bunch of times just like hanging out, either like our D-line dinners or just like hanging out in the back of the plane, just like win, lose or draw, just hanging out with the boys and just everybody just turning up, having fun. I think those are my favorite moments. Those are moments that I won't forget.
Those dinners, so you like bring in food. It's like a little potluck kind of situation.
No, we just go eat at a different restaurant. We hang around, just like shoot, just hang out, and I like our meetings. This is definitely like my most like the winning part of it that wasn't what I wanted, but as far as bonding in the NFL, this definitely like was my best season of doing that with teammates.
Now that you've had that consistent on the field, ability, is that when you're going to look back at this season, something maybe you'll appreciate about this year is just the ability to keep playing, to progress?
Oh, 100%. Like, because for me, I just know, and historically, it's been the same no matter what. It's just crazy progression, and there might be something in the road that just messes up my continued ascension, and that's what I'm going to focus on because I failed a multitude of times and I've succeeded a multitude of times. So now I just want to be consistently on the rise because like I know I have scary potential as a football player. I know I put it on. It's just having that consistently and then being able to just put that out there. So I'm really excited for the work that I'm going to put in this all season. So yeah.
Free agency is always murky in terms of what lies ahead. But is this maybe the best you felt in the last few years about going into free agency and kind of what you're able to put on tape and what maybe your market could be?
I don't know because I know that 2020 year, even though we were losing, was a freakishly dominant year for me. But the team wasn't necessarily doing well, so like I didn't get as much of the accolades or stats as I would say. So that was probably But this is the year where I feel like I'm going to have my biggest jump going into the next season, if that makes sense. I don't think it was the best season because I didn't play the first two games. I had to get caught up to speed, and I got better. But then again, we weren't necessarily up in games a lot, so it wasn't the best season. But I'm more confident about going into the following season than any other season than I have before, because now I know what to do. I know what I need to work on. I know how to work on those things. So it's only gonna happen inevitably. It's just, you know, just don't know when and where and all that other stuff. You know.
Being healthy plays into that confidence too, I would imagine too.
Oh, 100%. Get through a season, not missing a practice, not missing, even when I was doing this extra work at practice, figuring out a routine. And shout out to everybody in the building, the strength staff, and you know, helping me with that. So I'm excited.
Is this a place you'd like to be back to?
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Does the finality of the season seep in on a day like today when you hear, saying goodbye to teammates and putting things away?
It's messed up, but and I'm gonna rest, but at no point am I like thinking this is the finality of the season. I'm just like, the way my mind is like, all right, let's start Pilates in a week or so. I'm gonna give myself this rest. Let's give my body this. I'm gonna have a little vacation, but it's all like a continued process. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm resting, but I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking to get better, if that makes sense. So yeah.
Thank you.